Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the FPL Frontline Prediction League in the trenches with the most normal opening I've done, and I still had to comment on it. I am your co-host, Scott. Joining me is Beer Me Jesus. How are you today, Beer Me?
I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. I'm tired, which I told you before recording. People can probably see it in my face. My eyes are this red. I'm tired. it's nothing is bad. It's fine. I'm just tired, and it's dry, and it's hot. It's been that way for a while. Canadians aren't used to that. This is but yeah, no, it's good. It's good. We're looking forward full tilt towards SummerSlam, and I definitely have some stuff to announce. You've got some matches, and for those wondering, obviously we'll get this in now. This is the Frontline Prediction League. This is the FPL. It's Frontline League on Twitter. Like, follow, and subscribe down below on this YouTube, and go join our Discord, which is where you can sign up and make a profile to be part of the FPL. And this is what we're talking about with SummerSlam. This is the culmination of 8 months, really, from the end of January to the end of August, where we'll get our first world champion. But we're working our way there. We've got some matches to announce. We've got some matches to cover, and then a little bit to talk about with TakeOver the night after, which is a whole thing. We got a little bit to mention there, but nothing revealed there yet. But rest assured, we're working on it. But Bear Me, are you ready to dive in a little bit here and stagger out some more SummerSlam match announcements?
I'm ready if you are.
I am. And that's, honestly, guys, that's all we're going to do today. Because last time we announced a couple, this time we're going to announce a couple, and then this is July 29th. We've got until like August 24th. We're going to stagger this out and then do like a bigger kind of rundown, a quick recap of everything, and there might be a hype video in there somewhere of everything that's coming up with SummerSlam and what we're doing. Stuff needs to be announced. Some storylines still have to hit some points. I know a challenge was thrown out to myself. Actually, we'll start with that one, Bear Me. You threw out a challenge at the end of the episode last time to James Costner, who, as predicted, replied immediately.
He did. He
So,
accepted.
so how do you feel about that? Let's just start with that, I think.
I'm ecstatic.
Yeah.
I'm very happy. I'm pleased.
You got what you wanted.
Yep.
Submission match, which you're very good at. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You've got like 4 wins and those against me. But I'm looking forward to that match. I think I've said it before. I think he might have. He could be the FBU hunter right now. He could be taking it. He could be causing all the problem, all the damage. It's a big threat. It's a big match. So I'm very excited to see that. Objectively, pull yourself out of it. It's not you. Who wins? What do you see on that?
I mean, man. He beat GMSG and he lost to Bastion.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also won 3 in a row, or 3 of my last 4.
And it's a house show, but there was a submission match in there.
Yeah. But I also beat the American champion? Yeah, I beat the American champion. And me and you won a tag match. So
Against the American champion.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I'd pick me.
Yeah.
But honestly, it could go either way. I mean, the story's good either way. Because if Costner wins, then it just elevates him even more.
Well, let's dive in here directly because we'll get through. Yes, as always, the World Championship, like I said, is finally being decided. It is Pain versus Bastion, the winner of the Rumble and Mania versus the winner of a Battle Royal and a Hell in a Cell contendership. It's finally happening. There's our World Championship. We have the FPL Canadian Championship, Watson Rules, Nintendo defending against Broken Nerd. Big history revealed from Nintendo regarding his past in the FPL. Go check out everything there. It's a great promo over in our Discord and character chat. Check that out. It's awesome stuff. And Broken Nerd had some words as well, and he's very rarely spoken on things. So this one's escalating very quickly just by the nature of who they are. I really like what's happening here with these two. I really like what's happening here with Red and Jonathan C.T. Martin, GM Red, no less, in a ladder match. Many stipulations evolved on that one. We've covered this one ad nauseum. It's matters of contendership and the GM aspect, and we'll come back to that as we go through. But we're just running down to recap everything here. We've got McKennedy versus RGX versus JD for the American title. I saw stipulation. I almost said stipulation title, but that's accurate. that's accurate.
Right.
That's why I was like, yeah. The stipulation to be named. It's coming. It's coming. The FPL Continental Tag Team Championship, very big mouthful. The Simple Creatures defending against the Strays, earning their way into this spot. It's
I like that match a lot.
It's a fun one. It's a great graphic too. When you see these, you're gonna like them a lot.
Yeah.
We've got
stuff in there.
We've got that they've been ramping up as well. The Strays with their video stuff. It's been some really good stuff lately. It's cool. We've got the submission match, as mentioned, Beer Me Jesus versus James Costner. That is officially signed. It was really, when this went up last time, it was agreed upon within like an hour, if even that. We've got Cure 1 versus Ash. We've got another stipulation to be announced, JJ Rocky versus Jace of Blades, and then some other matches. So let's talk about some other matches, Beer Me. I've got 3 to announce. I believe you've got 2, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
So I'll start with one, and we'll work our way through. I will start
All right.
off. Jace and JJ. Let me scroll back to that. I've got the stipulation. I should have just stayed here and not moved the screen around, and we're all good. Jace of Blades versus JJ Rocky. The stipulation that's been chosen, because remember, there was a match involved where the winner got the pick. The match that's been chosen is a Final Destination death match.
Oh.
What I understand is there's an agreement being done with the local airport in Vegas. So
That's great.
A deal has been struck. There's open areas. I mean, the states are open. You've got some stuff. There's different stuff, but there's some closed off areas. Final Destination deathmatch is these two. So now, knowing that, do you think
Creatures
Jason Blades
chose that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They're playing into Jace's wheelhouse right here.
Yeah. Jace,
Try to beat him in his own game.
do you think he's got this one, or is JJ going to throw him like luggage?
Well, I mean, he's probably going to throw him like luggage regardless.
It's true. True.
Man, Jace beat him in one of these before. So, man, this is tough. I don't know who you pick first. You pick first.
All right.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't want to bet against the guys who picked the stipulation. Jace, right? Like that seems like
Right.
the way to go. But JJ, he turned it around. I said this for a while, that this is going to be a turning point. I think he's going to try to remake a name for himself, and I think that's probably what we got here. So I see JJ taking it, but it's hard to bet against Jace. Like, my confidence points are low, is what I'm saying on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're doing an FPLPL, this would definitely be a low pointer. Yeah, I think you might be onto something with JJ turning around and really trying to, take off again, find a little bit of mojo,
Yeah.
But man, Jace's been scoring really well lately too, so it's going to be close. I think it's just going to be a one match or two, and then it'll decide it.
Well, now think on that, because this is a death match. So the points on a bigger card like this, we get some doubles and some double negatives.
That's right. Yeah.
So, like I said, one match can just change everything outright. So
when everybody top locks Nikki Ash to retain the title and Charlotte Flair wins it back, we'll lose all them points.
That's what you're dealing with. So yeah, so that's going to be an interesting one. Definitely. What's one of your matches to announce here?
All right, let me see. All right, I'll do this one. I like this one. Okay, so we have a guy that's been actually doing really well lately. I think he's won a lot actually lately. We got the Gaffer.
Hey.
He's going to be taking on Cam.
Okay, that's a good match. That's definitely moving up as far as I'm concerned. Yeah.
New guy versus a guy that's steadily there as a contender. You know what I mean?
That's a stepping stone, and that's no disrespect to Cam, but that's the Gaffer looking to climb, and he's looking to make an example out of Cam. But do not ever count out Cam. Ever.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
you should know better than to do that because he'll make you pay. Cam is exactly the kind of guy to put a stop to this with the Gaffer. Sadly, Gaffer's not undefeated. He had like one loss like out of the gate, but that was like a dark match trial run, right? it's been undefeated, smooth sailing ever since with a big win over McKennedy. So, yeah, I see Cam probably winning that, but this is Vegas. Go with the odds.
Yeah.
I think I kind of want to pick Gaffer on that.
I'm good
to play the odds, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he beat the American champ at a house show, and he then beat Jut at an open challenge. So I mean, kind of working his way up. So yeah, I'm gonna pick the Gaffer.
Cam's next, and we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe he has no chance in hell because it's McMahon, you see. So
right.
Yeah. Next up, I'll do this match. This is a big match. This is a long-term, long history, long everything match, and you'll know it when I say it. It's Tino one-on-one with Luke Gray.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. This goes back years.
Yeah.
Like, really. But, it came up again, and, yeah. I'm pulling for Luke, and this is going to sound weird, but Tino normally does bad this time of year. Right?
Right.
Rumble's his time. Rumble-mania is when he normally does real good. But I think Luke, he's been on such a good streak. He lost because his opponent was just that much better. Doesn't mean he did badly. It's that kind of thing. Like, you don't want to take away from the other. So I'm picking Luke on that one. I think it's finally his time to get over and past Tino, is what I think. So
I think I'm going to go with you on that. I'm going to pick him as well.
Sounds good. I like it. Well, what else have you got?
All right, I actually got a tag match here. We have Death Money Inc., the Arbiter and Kane O'Mac.
Okay.
We'll be taking on Shades and Smiles, Lexi Briggs, and Mr. Money in the Bank, CJ Hall.
The team I keep forgetting about and forgetting who's in it, and I'm very embarrassed that I keep doing that. Okay, so that's a good match for both because we've said before that DMI, like that tandem, is close to getting back in line for the titles. This is a main show. Get a win on a main show, that's good for DMI. Shades and Smiles, not doing as good, but get a win on a main show against guys who are close to titles, that's good. It might be a further road for them, right? But you got to start that road somewhere, and that's like JJ did a couple of weeks ago, like I said. So this is turning that around. I think this will be very good. I'm going with DMI though. They're proven at this point in these situations. So I think DMI has this one. What do you think?
I am too. I'm just going to go off the history of like usual Money in the Bank winners where they lose a little bit after they win it. So
yeah.
I'm gonna pick DMI as well.
What's weird is if it was like one-on-one matches with Hawk versus Kane or Arbiter or Lexi versus either flip it, I'd probably pick the Shades or Smiles in a singles match against the DMI guys.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Wrong. Like if it was Hawk versus Arbiter, probably pick Hawk. If it's Hawk versus Kane, I'd probably pick Hawk. If it was Lexi versus Arbiter or Lexi versus Kane, I'd probably pick Lexi. I don't know why I'm picking DMI otherwise, but that's the singles versus tags, I guess. Like I kind of realize that it's like if they were one-on-one pairings, I'd pick Shades and Smiles, but I'm not picking them as a team to win.
Right.
That's weird. That's really weird, I think. I've never kind of thought that about one of our matches before, so I don't know. But it's definitely a good match. Definite implications there. Nothing concrete. We'll have to see what happens, see what other matches there are. There's a lot happening this night and the night after. So we'll see. We'll see. But, I mean, if you win, it helps. Right?
Right. Exactly.
Speaking on that, we've got a match. And I know this is a lot of guys where you'll see a lot of names on the pre-show. and a lot of names where it's like, oh, who are they getting toward the end and not pre-booked. We're booking them. We're booking them right now for SummerSlam. I've got a 4-way match, fear me, and I'd like to hear your reactions as I go through these names. We've got Macho Mendoza.
Yeah.
We've got Papa Snooch. We've got Mystery Mask.
Ooh, I like that guy.
And we have Supreme Rock.
Ooh, one of the strays.
4-way match. On a main show. And so what this is a lot of these these one-on-ones or these triple threats happening with some of these guys against others. Like you get Urban in some of these or Cam in some of these and matches like that. These guys are kind of like someone's got to win and someone's got to move on and move up. Like Gaffer leapfrogged this is what it really kind of is. Gaffer got a shot and suddenly he's in there with Cam. So that's what this kind of is in a way of let's see what these guys can do and move somebody through, move someone up because you got to win to advance. And they're all doing pretty good, but let's see what happens. And, you know, you win on a main show, win on SummerSlam, win in a 4-way match like that, not easy to do. That's good. I presume you're going to go with Mystery Mask, though, right? You like him, so.
I mean, it's either him or Supreme Rock, because I think Supreme Rock's also a stray. Yeah. I think there's 3 of them.
I think so. Yeah.
I think so. Pretty sure. So, like, that's tough to bet against a stray.
Do you see a Strays sweep, potentially? Do you think the Strays are going to take those tag titles?
Honestly, that's probably the toughest match for me to predict, and I'm not ready to make my pick yet.
We'll come back on that.
I really don't know.
But just think on that. Could you imagine if Supreme Rock wins this one, then later on in the night, the Strays win the tag titles?
Yeah.
Is that the scenario, or maybe not? Maybe he's the one that wins. Oh no, what's going on? There's no dissension in the Strays. I'm just saying, like that's only the one guy won. Trust me, as part of Infinity, been there lots. As ones who aren't the one who won. So, I know what that's like. I'm just kind of saying from experience. I mean, you just had that with FBU stuff. There's been a few instances of that where, oh, look, Bastion won. Yay. So,
it
happens. It happens. Macho Mendoza, Papa Snooch, Mystery Mask, and Supreme Rock. I'm probably going with Mystery Mask just because I like the mask, but I kind of like the idea of some Strays wins. I like some Strays wins. So, Smooth Rock has my attention there, too. And it's not for nothing.
Smooth or Supreme?
It's Supreme.
Okay.
I said Snooch, which probably made you think, yeah.
Right, yep.
Snooch and Mendoza, which sounds like a cool crime series coming to CBS this fall.
It does.
Snooch and Mendoza are, I can't not say that now. They need to make a stand and get noticed, really. So I think that's what a big part of this is. I think Mystery Mask and Mendoza had a match recently, and this is kind of like, let's really split this through and see someone move up. That said, if 2 are really close or if there's a draw, which could happen, everybody who does good moves up, right? So that's what we're looking for here in this. So
yeah,
I'm definitely excited for that one. And I like the fact, I did this purposefully, that's the match we're kind of closing on. That's like, give these guys that shine. I want everybody to do good here. I want everybody to do, to get amped and get noticed. I know the Strays are loving this stuff. They're having fun with it. The character work from some guys like Relintendo right now. CT's just tearing people apart. GMSG put up a video for the first time, which, I mean, I reacted kind of a little bit, and we'll see what happens there.
Right. You got anything more to say about that, Scott?
Not here.
Right.
I'll leave it at that. Maybe something this weekend, definitely, absolutely, I'll say something. I'll say something. It's a special kind of feeling when someone that you've been in the ring with, I don't know, 20 times, and you've never won, but you've had like 100 something. There's a big chunk of it's a thing. It's a thing. It's like, you know how I've never beaten you in a submission match?
Yeah.
Ever? It's been like 5, right? 4 or 5?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But I still beat you for the tag titles. It's true.
I've done it. It's happened. It's happened. Yeah. It's happened. It's not happened with and it's been like, take that 5 and like quadruple it. And that's what's so they'll be this isn't even a character. This is just me. I've never beaten him. Right. It pisses me off. Legitimately, he's my friend, but fuck. God damn it. So the actual in-character promo, there's one coming up. Yes. I will answer Yes or no? Do I want to lose a 10th or 11th time? Probably not. But stay tuned for this weekend. You'll see a reaction of some sort, definitely. It's about challenges and accepting them, huh? You threw out a challenge and I got one thrown to me, so
It's true.
we'll see what happens there, Beer Me. But that's it. And it's only been about 20 minutes. Well, crap, now what? Well, let's talk TakeOver. Let's talk how it's named TakeOver 36, and that kind of pisses me off just a little bit. We called it the day after in our booking stuff, because that's a good name, right? They're calling it 36. Anyway, which doesn't even count the UK ones, which is annoying in its own accord. And then there was 2 nights of Stand and Deliver, so it's like TakeOver 30, like 4 was part 1. But anyway, we do have a lot of it booked, and we know what we want to do based on what happens on SummerSlam, because it's the night after. So the results for SummerSlam are going to come out like that night. If you remember Slammiversary, boom, here it is. It's going to be like pre-written with stuff in there. We're going to have everything kind of in mind with what has to happen and where it's going to go. And then we're going to fill in the card for TakeOver. We might announce a few things coming up in the next couple of weeks, but the majority of it will be revealed after SummerSlam. It's going to be a lot of fallout from SummerSlam, obviously. Think Raw after Mania. It's that kind of thing. But there's stuff, literally, there's stuff that's in planning that we don't want to say stuff for SummerSlam yet. We want to save stuff. We want to get there. We want to tell the story. We don't want to just have someone lose and, oh no, they're buried. Right? So we got some fun plans. We got some fun stuff for that one. We got a fun way to reveal it, too. There might be something in between, as along with the results, that is helping us announce stuff. Kind of like pre-recorded, but not. We have ideas. But we don't want to be like, if this person wins, then they'll face this. But if not, it's this person who faces this, and that's kind of where we're at. Because depending where we are with champions and stuff, because we got like all the title matches, and then other things, and yeah, so there's a lot. But rest assured, there are plans for that. There are plans for all of this, and as far as for the predictions pages, I know it's a month out, but I'm going to start saying it now. The SummerSlam one is going to be for Saturday, so you're going to want to make sure you get your picks in. It's going to be before SmackDown happens on Friday. Please keep that in mind. So you're going to be putting picks in for stuff that might actually change on after the deadline. So that's a thing. We'll talk about that more every week until it happens. Believe me. And then NXT will have its picks in there as well, and we'll go from there. So, but that'll happen. That'll come. We'll reiterate it. I'll get tired of saying it, but we'll do it anyway because we do it every week, right, Jeremy? Yeah, it'll be good.
Yep.
Yeah. So, any parting words you want to throw out to James Costner before we go?
Just good luck.
That's
Didn't need it.
There we go. I ruined it. But but yeah, we'll Bear Me does the talking in the ring. We've known that. Bear Me, I don't know. You've never done a promo, right?
Not really, no.
No. So
maybe someday.
Maybe someday.
Maybe.
We'll see. If GMSG will do one, maybe you'll do one.
It's true.
Yeah,
that's
we'll
true.
See. But thank you everybody for watching. Kept it nice and brief and quick. And yeah, we will talk about some more matches. We'll see if Beerman gets any more headway on whether he thinks Creatures versus Strays, if any more developments happen for like world titles or stipulations and stuff like that. We'll get in there. We'll get through. We've got the American title stipulations still to come. Don't forget that. And some more matches. There's going to be a nice big write-up. Nice, lots of fun stuff. It'll be fun. I keep saying that, but that's the point. Wrestling's supposed to be fun. And if wrestling isn't fun right now, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm inspired by some of the craziness that's happening and the different stuff that's happening. It's fun. So I think I had fun. Beerman, did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, we'll cut it there before we have too much fun. That sounds, I don't know what that even means. My intros are as good as my outros now. It's a horrible thing. Follow us on Frontline League. That is our Twitter. Like, favorite, subscribe down below. Keep an eye out for Top of the Card Pod. That's our wrestling podcast. That's every other week too. That's all in there as well. We're a couple weeks out on that. We just put one up this weekend. It's great. But Frontline League, go sign up. You can be part of SummerSlam and NXT. Put your name in. Put your profile in. Sign up. We'll get you a match. And before you know it, you'll be like the Strays, you'll be like Smooth Rock, you'll be like all these guys going up there with Rolantendo and McKennedy and the Gaffer moving his way up to face a veteran. It's cool stuff. Maybe he'll face Beerme someday. He'll do a promo. Who knows? Thanks again, everybody. Have a good night. I have no ending for this. It's bad. I'm going to run with that. That stays in. Bye, everybody.